What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go over my AEW Collision review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video before you connect with me the right way. And also turn on post notifications when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord, and threads down below in the description. Now let's get started. Now AEW Collision was a good show, and that's all I gotta say. It says very little official announced for tonight's show so far, but let's see what we do now. Dalton Castle takes on Jay White, Samoa Joe versus CM Punk, Powerhouse Hobbs versus takes on Kevin Cool, Diamante versus Willow Nightingale, Christian Cage versus Darby Allin. It says pre-tape promos from Dalton Castle and Samoa Joe to start the show. Live from the Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky, Kevin Kelly and Nigel McGuinness are on commentary tonight. We're getting right to business. So we get Samoa Joe versus the Golden versus CM Punk, and this was a quick match. The Golden Vampire is built like CM Punk, but by the way, Vampire jumps Samoa Joe before the bell and dumps him outside before throwing him into the ring and throwing him to the post. Back in the ring, a rising knee strike in the corner, and somewhat awkwardly looking GTS. It is CM Punk. So yeah, the winner. So it says the winner of the match, CM Punk. And then it says I accept. You know what? By CM Punk. Tony Khan makes it official for the real world title at Allin. Match card number 2. So we get Dalton Castle coming by the boys versus Jay White coming by Bullet Club Gold. And this was a good match. Pair of Matt returns by Dalton Castle to start. Dalton Castle looks for another, but Jay White fights him off with elbows to the back of the head. Bang bang, bang bang gang gets involved on the outside, and Jay White takes advantage, rambling Dalton Castle back first on the apron a few times before rolling him in the ring and getting a 2 count. Backbreaker by Jay White gets 2. Jay White works over Dalton Castle's back throughout picture in picture. T-bone suplex by Dalton Castle, and both men are down. Spinning back elbow almost KO Jay White as Dalton Castle follows up with a charging knee in the corner and a lariat. Jay White shrugged off a bulldog, and Dalton Castle tossed him with another suplex. A third, they lift German by Dalton Castle, who gets a 2 count. Dalton Castle looks for the bang rang by Jay White, gets free and sends Dalton Castle to the floor. Hard chops by Jay White on the floor. Right hand in front of the commentary table. Rebound Hurricanrana by Dalton Castle on the outside. Juice Robinson and the Guns get involved, but the boys hit a pair of dives back inside the ring, with Jay White playing Dalton Castle with a high ankle range for a 2 count. Sleeper suplex by Jay White. Blade Runner finished this one. The winner of the match, Jay White. This was a good match. Okay. Bullet Club Gold call out the Elite, and after talking about the Young Bucks and Iron Savages are here to face off the Guns. Okay, so we get match. So we get Iron Savages and Jacket Jameson versus the Gun Club and Juice Robinson. And this match, this was a decent tag team match. Bear Bronson gets slapped in the face and then runs over Austin. Colton gets the hot tag and tosses Bronson to the floor. Commercial break as we come back with Juice Robinson putting the boots to Bronson. Bronson clears the Guns from the apron and tags in Boulder, who clotheslines the entire world. Double ends of days by Boulder to the Guns. Boulder catches a diving crossbody from Juice Robinson and slams him on top of both Guns. Running splash to everyone by Boulder, but Boulder gets 2. Jameson gets attacked and gets dumped to the outside. The Guns look for the 310 to Yoma but Bulldozer, Boulder doesn't move. Kicks to the knee by Austin and Colton and hits the famouser. Bronson drinks the sandwich sauce and but eats a left juice. 310 to Yuma to Bronson before the headline driver to Jamison finish it. The winner of the match, the Gun Club and Juice Robinson. That was a decent tag team match. A lot of match happened during the commercial break, but it was fine. A video package from the House of Black is showing Black and company are showing having a ceremony over Billy Gunn's wrestling boots before throwing them in the trash. Rush said he needs a faction of killers, real killers, and everyone needs to meet the Mexico. To Mexico, we go as Princeton Vince is seen partying with Dralistico, but they've been abducted to be continued. So the masked man um basically just kidnapped somebody in the van and then drove off. Ricky Starks is here with Tony Schiavone. Ricky Starks is suspended for 28 days, but he has already completed half of it. Ricky Starks is going to bring chaos, and it starts tonight. Big Bill is here, and apparently Ricky Starks has a manager's license. Okay, match count number 3. So we get Big Bill versus Derek Neal. This was a squash match. Left hand by Derek Neal, but Big Bill isn't happy. Big Bill now slaps himself in the face as Blanchard delivers a big boot to Derek Neal. Choke slams to Derek Neal. Fantisto. The winner of the match, Big Bill. This was a squash match. A video is showing of Sting and Darby Allin showing up at AR Fox Wrestling School this Wednesday on Dynamite. It's Swerve and AR Fox versus Darby Allin and Nick Wayne. Okay, match count number 4. So we get Diamante versus Willow Nightingale. This is a solid match. Diamante jumps on the back of Willow, but Willow rushes her into the corner and beats her down before a vertical suplex in the middle of the ring. Drop Toho by Diamante into the middle rope, but Willow responds with a sidewalk slam. Clothesline by Willow and sends Diamante crushing to the floor from the apron. Mercedes Martinez is here to show her support for Diamante, and Willow takes notice. Chop blocked by Diamante in a thirst kick to the back of the head. Left elbow by Diamante to a seated Willow, and now some ground and pound. Diving neck breaker by Diamante and a cover for 2. Clothesline by Willow Nightingale and a Russian avalanche in the corner. Big boot by Willow Nightingale and a spine buster. The two count. Willow goes up top, but Diamante trips the leg and out, and Willow lands hard on the top rope. Running double running double knees in the corner by Diamante. Slash spread number 2 by Diamante for a 2 count. Super kick by Willow, but Diamante responds with a clothesline. Willow backs her up and comes off the top with a missile drop kick. Mercedes pulls Diamante out of the ring, but Chris Stanliner is here to suplex Martinez on the ramp. Diamante gets pounced on the outside. As Will Nightingale rolls her back in the ring and finish this one with the baby with the power bomb. The winner of the match, Willow Nightingale. That was a solid match. Good win for Willow here as both of these women worked really well together. Crowd wasn't invested until after the break, but it picked up nicely towards the end. So we get a video package of the Young Bucks versus FTR at AEW All-In. All-In is shown. I'm so excited for AEW All-In. That's all I gotta say. So we get match card number 5, Powerhouse Hobbs versus Kevin Cool. This was a squash match. Kevin Cool rules. Violence is forever. Kevin Cool ducks a clothesline but gets battled out of midair. Avalanche in the corner. Avalanche back suplex by Hobbs. Short arm clothesline by Hobbs. Spinebuster finished this one. The winner of the match, Powerhouse Hobbs. This was a squash match. Um, Hobbs locks the camel clutch after the bell. But Miro pops up on the big screen. Miro says redemption is coming for Hobbs at AEW All In, and it is going to piss on his cold dead body. Miro is godless, but Hobbs isn't because Hobbs prays to him now. Okay, so we get Christian Cage versus Darby Allin. And this was a good main event match right here. Headline takeover by Darby Allin, who teases a dive to the outside, but Christian Cage hides behind Luchasaurus' arm, ringer by Christian Cage before throwing Darby Allin hard to the mat. Christian Cage in control now throughout the break, working on the arm of Darby Allin. Christian Cage drops Darby Allin arm first over the top rope before we go to picture picture. Back from break with a single arm DDT by Christian Cage. 2 count. Springboard twisted top by Darby Allin gets a quick to backstabber over the top rope by Christian Cage, and Darby Allin is in trouble. Christian Cage chops Darby Allin in the outside now before rolling him back inside and then bailing to go get the TNT title and taunts Darby Allin with it. Hammerlock by Christian Cage, Hammerlock falling reverse DDT by Christian Cage, who isn't looking for the cover here. Christian Cage charged but gets caught with a quick. Darby Allin responds with a running cold red for 2. Darby Allin tries to gain some advantage, but Christian Cage pulls him by the belt and throws him first across the middle of the turnbuckle. Darby Allin now dumps to the floor. Confident splash by Darby Allin on the rebound. Confident splash in the corner. 2 shotgun drop kicks by Darby Allin, and both men are down. Darby Allin goes up top, but instead dives on the top of Luchasaurus on the outside. But Luchasaurus catches him, and Christian Cage clotheslines him. Darby Allin fights back and sets Christian Cage up. Seated in the chair, shotgun drop kick to Christian Cage seated in the chair. Darby Allin landed so hard on the floor there. Darby sets Christian Cage up on the apron and goes up top. Confident splash by Darby Allin, but Luchasaurus pulls Christian Cage out of the way. Darby Allin crushes on the ring apron. Brutal. The referee looks to remove Luchasaurus, but Christian Cage cracks Darby Allin in the head with the TNT title. 1-2 no. Darby gets his foot on the ropes. Christian Cage looks for the spear, but Darby Allin moves. Shotgun drop kick by Darby Allin. Darby Allin and Christian Cage are fighting on the top rope as Christian Cage comes off top with a sunset flip powerbomb. Christian Cage winds up rolling to his feet. Christian Cage follows up with a huge spear. 2 count. Big clothesline by Christian Cage, who looks for the left to Imperial, but Darby Allin rolls through with a jackknife cover, collapses his hands, and gets the win. The winner of the match, Darby Allin. This was a good main event match right here. Okay, heck of a pro wrestling match here. Christian Cage worked at slower pace in the first half, and Darby Allin from the bottom the entire way through. Darby Allin is a man, and Christian is a capable of having great matches. I don't care how old he is. Great main event. Tony Schiavone speaks to Darby Allin. Yeah, Tony Schiavone speaks to Darby Allin now. But Luchasaurus is back and chokeslams Darby Allin. Luchasaurus now makes Tony Schiavone count the pinfall as Christian Cage covers Darby Allin. Final thoughts: the main event really saved the show, as it kind of felt like this show was put together at the 11th hour with no real direction. The Bullet Club Gold, yeah, the Bullet Club Gold stuff still shines like it does each week, but the rest of the show just kind of exhausted what existed. I'm glad AEW realized they have a pay per view a week after being All In, and they added to that show was well a 6.5 out of 10. And AEW Collision goes off the air. Now, all right. All I gotta say was AEW Collision was a good show, and that's all I gotta say. And I give it a 6.5 out of 10. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video before you connect with me the right way. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys please turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere brand new video or go live on YouTube Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord, and threads down below in the description. And I will see you guys live tomorrow on YouTube. And that's all I got to say from here. This your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.